In the fantasy city of Golden Lake, the dungeons are dank, the dragons are big, and the mysteries are plentiful. These are the cases of the Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency. This is Gumshoes and Dragons. Starring Adol Rafai, Aaron Keefe, John Patrick Cohen, and Anthony Birch as your DM. This week's guest is Rekha Shankar.
Well, in a pretty little city called Golden Lake, there's no policy of punishing the reprobates. So criminals solve crimes to rehabilitate, and that's what our heroes will do. You got Brass Kemp, a Minotaur orphan. Moose is a gnome who is covered in leaves. Smooth McNiven, smooth a given. There ain't no case can't be solved by these three. The premise is established, the stage's been lit. I granted all the exposition that these measures can fit. It's time to roll some dice and get this mystery fixed. Gumshoes and Dragons.
Welcome to the Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency. Detectives, what does the inside of this agency look like?
I see it as a pretty standard soup and salad restaurant that has been retrofitted to be a detective agency. So it's got a general dining area, a kitchen. I think we've probably tarped over most of the kitchen equipment, and we're maybe even we drew on some cabinets and stuff instead of stoves, so it looks more like a detective agency office, but it's very cramped, and there's one desk that all three of us have to share.
There's a little chalkboard that says today's specials, and we just wrote solving mysteries.
And I think the desk and any other items that we've brought in all have sneeze guards, because I think when we first bought the place, we didn't understand what sneeze guards were. So we sort of applied them to everything else.
You thought they were bulletproof?
Yeah.
That's a huge oversight.
Anthony, if this is okay, most of the other people that worked at the restaurant before we took over and made it a detective agency have gotten other jobs, but there's one person who is yet to be assigned to another job. They're the host. And so we kept them on as the host of the detective agency. So they help seat prospective clients and things like that.
Great. What's their name?
Linda.
Linda the host.
Yes.
Okay.
I think also around the office, Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency is a little bit of a mouthful, so we call ourselves Fista.
Oh, how unfortunate. Okay. I'm just taking notes of these things.
It was 3 weeks until we heard it. We said it for 3 weeks, and then we went, oh, well,
I
now
still
it's too
don't
late.
hear it.
Okay, so at that moment, when the door is going to bust open in about 2 seconds, and an angry parole officer named Jacob is about to shout at you. What are you doing before he busts open the door?
I think we're probably making ourselves some soup and some salads.
Yeah, we have so many supplies that are going bad that we've just been kind of noshing on soup and salad for the past, week, knowing that there will not be another restaurant order for more.
Yeah, and there's probably been a big argument about how to pronounce crouton.
Yeah. Moose has a nervous habit, or when he's bored, he lights matches and throws them down. So he's sitting with his feet up on their desk, throwing it into the trash can.
A massive boot kicks open the wooden door almost to splinters, and you see, not for the first time in your life, the most mustachioed man you've ever come across in your entire existence. This is Jacob. He is wearing a badge on his shirt that defines him as the Rehab Tower parole officer. And because he's here, that he's probably not happy. He says, hey, what are you guys doing? This doesn't look like community service. What are you just hanging around? What's going on? So who does he see as he angrily addresses the room? And what are you doing as he's saying this?
Well, first he has to go through Linda. That's what protocol is.
Yeah, sorry. Linda says, party for how many? And he goes, one. It's not I'm not one. And she goes, okay, let me see if I can find a space. And Linda makes a big show walking around the empty restaurant, seeing if there's enough space. And she goes, yeah, follow me. And takes out a kid's menu and some crayons, and then seats him at the table right next to you. And he resists the urge to pick up the crayons and start doodling. He does it instinctively and then realizes that doesn't give him a lot of authority in the situation. So he turns and he goes, why aren't you working? You're supposed to be solving crimes.
Well, we, first of all, aren't even open yet. It's 8 a.m. and the Soup and Salad Detective Agency doesn't open until 9 as listed on the hours on the door. So pretty cool that we're actually all here an hour early. Honestly, Jacob.
So who just said that?
That would be Spoov McNivens. Spoov McNivens is completely bald. He did a procedure to get rid of all of his body hair. But since he's a master of disguise, or a self-proclaimed master of disguise, he has many wigs and accoutrements to take on different characters that he has to assume or play. But today, since he's not doing anything, he's just wearing his standard walking around wig, which is the closest approximation of what he remembers his hair looked like at a certain time. It kind of looks like a mop of blonde hair.
Perfect. So Moose is lighting and throwing out matches. What does Jacob, the pro officer, see when he looks at Moose?
Moose is like a charmingly rumpled and very small gnome druid and is an accomplished arsonist, if you can tell by the match lighting. His one vice is like a nice spirit, and he loves dating like very hot and tall women. You can tell how he moves that he like loves hot, tall women.
So this is an autobiographical character?
I don't know. Yeah, it's based on me, of course. The coat, the dating of tall women.
Adel, what do we see when we look at the third detective in this room?
Holding up a Polaroid of Elizabeth Debicki in front of Aaron Keefe to see how she reacts.
Wow, wee wah.
Have you seen her sister?
No.
No.
She's I'll find a picture of her. Yeah. She looks the same, but brunette. It's amazing.
Ga. You see Brass Kemp. I assume I'm still working on today's special chalkboard, sort of spelling out crouton and going croton, just trying to really get the pronunciation as others have seemingly lost interest. Brass Kemp is a 6'5", 350-pound minotaur. He has red string sort of mysteriously wrapped around his horns. Around each individual horn, there's no sort of catcher's mitt across the top or anything like that. He wears leather chaps and has a skin-tight chainmail shirt, and one of the sleeves of the chainmail shirt is rolled up to house a pack of cigarettes, sort of a satchel of cigarettes. And he is just sort of a gruff, large, bouncer-looking type, and he is sort of paying no heed to Jacob.
Great. Jacob goes, so you haven't had any, I gave you the eye raven, he says, pointing at a black raven in the corner with a single blue eye in the center of its head. And it hasn't pinged you on any crimes at all since you've been here. Well, you've been here like a week? What?
I think part of the issue is we don't know what a ping looks like from an eye raven. It's been doing lots of stuff, but we don't know necessarily what is a ping. And honestly, I think it's very territorial.
Well, ping is when it opens its eye really big and says ping. Has it done that at any point?
Oh,
Ooh, yeah. Several times a day. Okay. Well, we didn't know what to look for, but now.
We thought that was a mating call. Sorry.
Okay, great. Let me just go over and check this thing out. And he goes and he strokes the raven lovingly on its head. And the raven opens its mouth. And from its mouth, you hear the voice of the local constabulary. That's his name. And you hear his voice saying,
"There's still been a murder. This is like the 15th time I've called you. You guys gonna come out to the crime scene? It's right outside the Red Nose Dragon, right in the alley next to the... Just wait. Call me back. Bye.
Yeah.
Love you. Sorry.
Love you.
We've all been there. We've all done that. Nobody judge.
Sorry, the crow has been saying murder, but we just thought it was... sorry, never... that all makes sense now. Sorry about that.
We'll go. We could go.
We'll go.
okay.
Linda, go ahead and take... 5 to 50, do your thing. And, maybe check in on some other jobs and see if anything else has come across the old bulletin board for you.
I'm good.
Great.
So you head out to the Red Nose Dragon, which is a pretty well-known rowdy fantasy tavern. Well, I guess they wouldn't call it a fantasy tavern. They'd probably just call it a tavern. In the city of Golden Lake, where you live. This is more in the kind of slummy area. It's a little bit of a rough and tumble space. And outside the tavern, you see what is clearly a crime scene with magical, spectral yellow tape that prevents anybody who's not a cop or a witness or a suspect from entering. And outside, you see with his baton just trailing around waiting for you. And beyond him, you see a large white blanket covering some sort of lump. And next to the constabulary, you see Rekha. Who do we see?
Yeah, so this is Kiara Douglas. She is dressed in the nicest of kind of athleisure. So really fancy Ugg boots, a nice jersey t-shirt, expensive. kind of jeggings that are expensive with like things that look like pockets, but those are just, drawings on there. And like little silver bracelets and rings. She's a human rogue, kind of gorgeous big hair, multiple colors. Kind of just looks like a teen American girl. If anyone in this Golden Lake universe has an idea of that from like 2003.
Perfect.
Yes.
So Kiara is holding several boxes of some, you don't know what's inside them, but they say how sweet it is on the side. And she's just passing by this crime scene and sort of looking idly. Kiara, how are you reacting to the crime scene that you see as you walk past it?
Kiara gives a shocked face, like, oh my God, is anyone gonna do something? Is anyone gonna do something about this? There's a lump under a blanket here. What's going on? A crime in Golden Lake? That's literally crazy. That's literally so crazy. And any other bystander would just like either rubberneck and like or just like walk away. But she's kind of making like a strange amount of commotion about it.
Great. The constabulary just ushers you forward and says, keep it moving, please. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to see.
Hey, don't usher me.
I'll usher whoever I want to, lady. That's what the constabulary gets to do in these parts. Sorry.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was rude.
Ew.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better. While he's like busy cringing from his lack of social graces, looks over and sees the three of you and he goes, our community service detectives. Please come here.
You could just say detectives in front of people. You don't have to say that it's community service for our.
I mean, it's actually kind of it's a little bit of the law. So like, I kind of have to if impersonating a real detective is like, a crime. So,
Margo, can you whisper?
Yeah,
Could
you
you
could just whisper the first part real low and then say. I saw what you did with that lady, by the way. You're not a cool guy.
Oh, no.
This is the second time you've not been cool today, and I just saw you.
Fuck. Okay, so anyway, there's a guy died. There's been a murder. Can you figure that out, please?
I think the body might be under that sheet.
Oh my God, he's so smart. This is why you're the community service detectives and I'm not.
Thank you.
Much better.
So he gestures at the spectral police tape and says, "You can go ahead and go in and just start looking around, whatever you want to do." From what I can tell, the victim's name is Richie the Shank.
Okay, so it seems like we already have cause of death. Or no?
No, I think it was the. I think he was the. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just here to direct you to stuff. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hurt people. Isn't that true? So what goes around comes around. Isn't that true?
I mean, yeah.
I've been doing this a long time. He was probably shanked.
Oh, okay. By the way, here's your. I forgot to send a shipment of these to Fritz's, but here's your handcuff. And he brings out a set of handcuffs that are connected. That like you ever seen those handcuffs that don't have chains between them? They're just like solid. So it's it's like kind of like a sci-fi handcuff thing. And when it talks, the cuffs open, and it says, "Hey guys, let's solve the crime."
Where are you from? I can't place that accent.
Yeah.
I'm from here, you racist.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow, where are you from? Jesus. Which is the name of the dragon that is the mayor of this town.
Building out the world building, the canon of that very quickly. I love it.
So the handcuffs say, "So you all know how this works. You just got to find somebody and you got to give me the motive, the means, and the opportunity to the murder."
Now, Anthony, how much Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego have you watched in your life?
I would say a lot.
Okay.
Chief.
Cuffs, are you a detective as well?
No, I'm handcuffs.
Oh.
I was magically animated to just do the one job, and that's to clamp my chompers around a criminal.
Okay. Well, first things first, the number one rule, and Brass takes out like a little notepad. Looks like we have to take off this blanket, this sheet.
Okay. You take off the blanket and you see and
I yank it like a magician does off a table.
A bunch of glassware goes flying.
You see a very handsome corpse wearing a crown made out of metal scraps. His mouth is open and his face is sort of frozen in an expression of absolute pain. Feel free to investigate further. If you'd like to, you can roll investigation and I'll give you more detail on what you see if you roll well.
I spent a few years as a lip reader. I can try to take a stab at what this guy's last words might have been, and that may lead us to the killer.
Okay. If you want to roll investigation or arcana to see if you can figure out what his last words were.
Okay, I think I have Arcana, so let's roll an Arcana. It was a 12.
Okay, so with a 12, you can tell that his last words were ow.
Okay, let me see if I can get this. It seems like he was going, oh! Dialect could be off. It could be, ow! Something along, too hard to say. Could be anything. Lip reading's not an exact science.
Sounds like it hurt to die. Moose has taken off his acorn cap and is hanging his head because he thinks it's really sad when someone handsome dies. He's devastated. Do we know Richie the Shank, like historically at all? Is that a name that's known around town?
Why don't you roll history?
18.
You definitely have heard of Richie the Shank. He named himself the Crown Prince of the Slums, hence his little metal crown that he wears. Super charismatic, super handsome. Everybody kind of liked him. But he was a known drunkard, which is why he spends a lot of his time on the street in between homes and specifically near the red-nosed dragon. Now, next to Richie's body, you also see an open book, an empty drinking horn, a small scrap of paper, and there's some neighbors now that are beginning to crowd around outside of the yellow tape, rubbernecking, essentially.
Brass is going to scan the crowd sort of casually while lighting up a cigarette, just to see if he notices anyone, maybe when the sheet is removed, not being shocked or surprised.
Ooh,
or
cool.
not like sort of turning away in disgust.
Kiara, I feel like you're still there. So
Yeah, okay.
Could you roll performance or deception to see if you can make your reaction to the sheet coming off,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
suspicious?
Okay. Performance, I rolled a 9.
Okay. So you look not very shocked at all.
Yeah. I'm rubbernecking. I'm like, fuck. Crazy. Oh my God. Please don't take the sheet off. Don't take the sheet off. Oh, fuck.
And Brass is sort of like, hey, guys. Midday.
Midday to you.
No, so, at a sundial, midday, it's like halfway. On a sundial, it's like midday.
Oh, yeah. Midday, yeah.
Take a look at midday.
Moose is just spinning in a circle. Huh? What?
Moose,
Where?
Moose,
Huh?
buddy. Hey.
Huh? Where?
Take a
Huh?
directly
Where?
behind me. Follow my horns. And Brass sort of puts his head down and takes a long drag while his horns point right at Kiara. Check it out. No reaction.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, that's our murderer then. Handcuffs?
Like I said, you need motive, means, and opportunity. But you're not wrong. I do get a murdery vibe off that chick.
All right. Well, one of us should probably question the witnesses. The other of us need to, obviously, sniff that cup, pick up that book, do detective stuff, right?
Sniff that cup.
Maybe I do the witness thing. Maybe that one's mine.
Yeah, it sounds like
All
you
right.
want to sniff the cup. So why don't you do that?
If you want to sniff the cup, then just say you want to sniff the cup.
do it.
Just sniff the cup.
Just sniff it. It's okay. We won't
No,
tell.
I'm not good at this part. I'm not good at the cup sniffing and the paper reading. This is
Sounds like
not
you
my
want
strong suit. We'll give it a try.
Here, I'll hold the cup under your nose, and if you happen to sniff,
All right, while they're arguing about this, can I walk over to Kiara and then just sort of strike up a conversation?
Yeah, how would you do that?
Just I'm going to walk over so casual. Like no big deal, no problem.
Okay.
And I'm going to go, "Whoa. There's a dead body over there. That's pretty crazy, right?"
Oh my gosh. Really? That's what that lump was? I thought it was an old pile of blankets. That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you know anything about Richie the Shank? You seem very intelligent. Seems like you know a lot of people.
Oh my gosh. That's really nice of you, first of all. I'm always supposed to, just say thank you and please. So thank you for a compliment. I'm gonna really take that to heart. But I can't say that I know Richie. No, I don't know that person. I really don't come to this part of town all that often, to be honest. Do you want a candy?
Yeah. Yeah. Moose immediately distracted.
Can I offer a piece of candy from one of the boxes?
Absolutely. So, Kiara, you open one of the boxes, and inside are 3 types of candy. They're all marked, so you can see the names of them. There's bleeding licorice, dark chocolate, lollipops, and then sort of a oddly empty space where it seems like another box of candies could go, but isn't there.
Oh, seems like you're out of something.
Oh, that's our chocolate grasshoppers. I ate all of them this morning. Cheat day. Ha ha.
Roll deception, Kiara.
I look over and they're both smelling the cup.
16.
I get it
Okay,
now.
16.
I get it.
So as far as you're concerned, yeah, probably chocolate grasshoppers are definitely a thing.
Okay. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want?
Hint, they're all really good.
Oh, thanks for the hint.
No problem. You're welcome.
I'm going to take some of the bleeding licorice. Guys, do you want any candy?
You got to sniff this cup.
Yeah, sniff it. It turns out it rules.
Can I check?
We're just sniffing the cup and like kind of pulling each other's arms back and forth, like trying to get whiffs of the cup.
Can I check the bleeding licorice to see if there's anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me investigation or perception, whichever you like.
I'm going to do perception. Oop, 5.
No way of knowing. You can see at least on the wrapper, it says it has a little picture of a nose and blood coming out of it. And there's a little sticker affixed to it that says 7 coppers. That's what you see.
Oh, I have to spend money on this?
No. I'll give it to you for free. You're doing a public service, I think, right? By taking care of that lump?
Yeah. That's really sweet.
If you're trying to lose blood out of your body, these are so good for that. It's a really good cleanser to just get all the bad blood out. So I hope it helps.
Oh, amazing. And just out of curiosity, what's been the last 24 hours for you?
For me, oh my gosh. Well, firstly, again, thank you for taking interest in me. That's really appreciated. Pleases and thank yous are really important. Yeah. So I work at a candy store and it's been really busy with the holidays coming up. A lot of people are buying our fancy multi-packs and stuff like that. And so I've just kind of been tending to the shop for my dad. And I would say after that, I kind of went home and I had a really simple dinner. And I just was kind of on my sending stone all night looking at kind of nice, gentle animal pictures.
Okay, go ahead and roll deception.
13.
Okay, why don't you roll perception or investigation?
17.
All right, she is lying through her teeth.
Cool. So I go, awesome. That's awesome. And then I open my little notebook and I write, please and thank you, ? Sanding stone, ? Little animals, candy store, dad, ? Bleeding licorice is delicious, !
So as you bite into it, your nose starts bleeding a little bit.
Cute alert.
Oh, wow.
Cute
That's
alert.
sweet.
I pinch his cheeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Bad news, Kiara is tall.
Oh, okay. Well, this has been lovely. Kiara, he shakes her hand very nervously and runs back to his friend.
The other 2 detectives in the handcuff, you've been smelling this this cup over and over, and you smell that it smells of an oil. It smells faintly of some sort of very strong, gross smelling oil that you actually can recognize if you smell it again. It's got a distinct smell.
Oh yeah, we haven't stopped smelling it. We're just it's gross, but I want to keep smelling it. Is that right?
We started calling it whiffits. And we're
doing whiffits. And we're getting a little lightheaded. Maybe it's because we're not breathing other than to smell. I take a break because Brass is so much stronger than me and it's really hard to yank the cup back from a 350-pound Minotaur. And I'm just a little 5'7" guy. And I pick up the book and the scrap of paper from the ground and give that a read.
Great. So the book is open to a page that says Fire Elemental Summoning Ritual. And the cover of the book says Elemental Summoning for Dummies. The piece of paper is a receipt from How Sweet It Is, a candy store apparently. And it says that he bought something. The ink on the receipt is a little bit wet, so you can't see what he bought, but you can see that whatever it is, it costs 3 coppers.
Interesting. Looks like this guy was reading up on how to summon a fire elemental. And he went to a candy store recently. Don't know what he bought.
Oh, Moose is walking back over, sort of dabbing his nose when he hears Spoov. What is your name?
Spoov.
I looked at my notes and I was like, that can't be right. That's certainly not what it is.
Spoov, it's one of the more common names.
No, it is not.
And someone in the
Spoof.
crowd goes, "Are you talking to me?"
Spoof is this world's John.
Yeah.
My son is also named Spoo.
Thank you.
That sweet lady over there who is lying to me, don't know about what. She works at her dad's candy store. I didn't catch the name of it though.
This one says sweet thing. What does it say?
How sweet it is.
Do you think it could be how sweet it is?
I don't know how much money did he spend.
3 coppers.
Okay, so he didn't get the licorice.
Huh?
Which I had a whole thing over there, man. Licorice was $7. Do I remember how much the dark chocolate lollipops cost?
Yeah, there are 2 different things. There's dark chocolate and there's lollipops.
Oh, lollipops.
The dark chocolate, the wrapper on them has a sort of a picture of a guy with a really big shadow, and that's 5 coppers. The
Okay.
lolly dash pops have a picture of like what looks to be like a man in a mustache, like nodding at a child, and that's 4 coppers.
Huh. Okay, it must have been the chocolate grasshoppers or whatever. Well, should we call it a day? Go back? Hang with Linda?
You guys haven't looked at the corpse yet.
Yeah. They kind of skeeved me out. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Nose goes.
I'll get in there. I put my hand in the corpse's mouth. Ew, ew. I kind of like
So
fish around in there. Ew, ew.
go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Okay, not my strong suit, so let's do it.
You're a detective.
Yeah, but I built my character strange. Okay, so I rolled, I got an 18 plus 2, so I got a 20. I didn't roll a
amazing.
20, but I got a 20.
Okay, so not only can you tell that he is burned from the inside, you see that his mouth, his esophagus, as far as into his body as you can see, it's all burnt to a crisp. You can not only tell that, but you can see that his nose is broken. It's stopped bleeding by now, obviously, but his nose is broken. And you can see that there is a particular spot in his mouth, like in his back right molars, that's a little bit darker than the rest of the burning surrounding it. It's like a little spot of like an explosion that happened in his back right molar.
Well, it's just like I thought when I put my hand into his mouth. It's all dry in there. This guy was burned to death from the inside. Looks like maybe, is the molar gone or is the molar still in there?
It's still there.
Okay, can I get it out?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and, now you have to roll for that. It's not like he's going to oppose you. Yeah, you just pull it out.
Okay. I think it probably takes a while because there's still like root and stuff in there. It might be a mess in there, but I really yank it out.
Also, kind of a wild guess for you to just put your hand in his mouth.
I've been
It's kind
doing
of
this-
not what you're supposed to. I mean, I'm not a detective.
I've been doing
in real
this
life,
for 30 years, okay? I've been doing this for 30 years. I think I know a little something about a guy who died because of an explosion in his mouth, and I put my hand in there first and yank out this, and I hold up the tooth.
You can all feel free to roll insight to see if you can tell if he's telling the truth about having done this for 30 years.
All right. My deception is a 17, by the way.
18.
6.
Damn it.
Ooh. Suck it. You know he hasn't.
Okay, pervert.
Would a pervert have this? And I hold up the tooth. Is there anything special about this tooth, or does it just look like a normal tooth?
It is special in that it is specifically charred in, again, because you got such a good roll on your investigation, it's specifically charred in such a way that you think there might have been a tiny explosion that happened on this tooth.
Cause of death, explosion on the tooth in the mouth. Write it down in your little book, brat or moose.
Rat. That hurt Moose's feelings.
Yeah, take 3 psychic damage.
Oh, yeah.
Can Kiara see that they're like messing with the corpse and finding information and kind of intercept a little
Yeah,
and like
absolutely.
rush back over and be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Wait, did you say Richie the Shank?
Yeah.
I thought, God, Airhead, I thought you said Kitschy the Shank. Richie the Shank. I've heard of that guy. I've heard he's got really salty past and he's got like addictions and stuff. You should stay away from him if he's still alive. I don't know why you asked, but yeah, you should stay away from him.
They all look down at the body and then back at her and then down at the body and back at her.
And then
No.
sniffed a cup, sniffed a cup.
Yeah. I try to yank the cup away, but it's too strong and I can't get it.
I was literally reading about addiction just now, and it's a disease. So, like, it's really scary. And I just like, I don't know if it's contagious disease wise or, but if he's alive, you should definitely stay away.
He's dead.
Spoof, wash your hands.
What do you mean? I'm wearing gloves. Oh, boy.
No, you're not.
Oh, don't touch your eyebrows.
Everybody gloves. Everybody gloves. What is the first thing? Everybody gloves.
Okay, so we can't fingerprint the corpse now. That's good to know.
God. Well,
yeah,
we didn't.
don't finger the corpse. I think you could catch whatever it died of.
Well, he definitely already fingered the corpse in the mouth anyway.
Oh my God. I can take you guys to a hospital to see if you caught addiction.
That's a really kind offer. I didn't catch your name.
Kiara, would you like a piece of candy?
I unfortunately can't eat candy.
Aw.
Yeah, because of I'm a diabetic.
Oh my God. Another disease.
Yeah. Yeah, so since
That's sad.
it's 1 in, 1 out for me, so since I already have the one, I'm pretty much in the clear for the others.
Oh my God. Okay, congratulations. Thank you for sharing the information with me.
Brass, I tried the bleeding licorice, but you should maybe try the dark chocolate or the lollipops. Nudge.
Ow. I'd love to try it, but I'm trying to place this scent. It's almost, I don't know if it's like fish oil or castor oil.
Still smelling the cup.
You can roll investigation again if you like, or perception.
Yeah, I don't think I ever rolled for the cup.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. So Smooth could tell that it is some sort of oil. Now with that information, if you roll well, you'll be able to tell exactly what kind of oil it is.
Cool.
Spoof.
That is a adjusted 20.
Holy shit. So you can tell that it's Tarask fat oil. Tarasks are big, like turtle-like creatures that are really difficult to hunt and kill. But Tarask fat oil is extremely pungent. It's a recognizable smell. That's why you can recall it again. And basically nobody with the ability to smell who has smelled Tarask oil before would confuse it for any other kind of oil. It's got a very distinctive scent and it burns very hot.
Tarask fat oil. That's what this is. Oh my God.
Oh my God. He's addicted to oils.
No. Sorry. I just knew I knew it from somewhere. And Brass takes out his sort of like nose ring, a large ring, and cleans it off to try and get the smell out of his nose.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, okay, now that I identified the oil, now I'll try the candy. Moose, which one did you say I should try?
I would try the lollipops or the dark chocolate. Nudge.
Ow. Okay.
Nudge.
They're all really good. It's my family's secret recipe. So, shh, I can't tell you.
And Brass sort of maneuvers his fingers over the box as if which one to choose, and then finally takes one of the dark chocolates. He kind of squints his eyes at Kiara and sort of turns his head to the side and pretends to put the dark chocolate in his mouth while kind of palming it in his hand using sleight of hand. And then starts to chew and is like,
Do I see that he hit it?
Normally I'd have you roll perception to see, but because you know what dark chocolate does, you can just see that he did not eat it because it has nothing happens to his body.
Yeah.
Yum. I bet I have nightmares tonight.
Kiara internally clocks this as a lie, and she doesn't like that.
Anything in this fire elemental book about Tarask oil?
No, not a thing.
Okay, got it. Also, anything about molars?
No, it says nothing about molars. Okay. I will tell you that you basically found everything to find at the crime scene specifically. There are now, some other leads you have. You could go inside the Red-Nosed Dragon. You could go to How Sweet It Is. You could try to follow up on Kiara specifically. It is up to you, but you pretty much in this one location, other than Kiara herself, have found everything there's to find.
I think before we leave the body, Brass, having worked a lot of tavern doors, I want to size up how big I think Richie the Shank is, just in terms of like, I've kicked out a lot of people, fought a lot of fights. So I size him up. And I also want to try and determine from which angle his nose was broken, if it was someone his same height, someone shorter, someone taller.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
that's
go ahead.
Smart.
That's really good. Go ahead and roll. So you don't have to roll investigation to see what size he is. He is obviously a head shorter than Kiara. Now you can roll investigation to see if you can find out what angle he got hit from.
18 plus 2, and that adjusted 20.
Goddamn. He got hit by somebody who was about a head taller than him.
Huh.
You know what? It's been...
Moose looks at the handcuffs being like, are we done? Can we?
Look, it's obviously her. I'm with you, but you need the motive means an opportunity.
It's been a long day. I think that we all have some following up to do. Moose, I think it would be appropriate, and he's like nudging you, Moose.
Ow, ow.
If maybe you walked Kiara back to her father's sweet shop.
Whoa.
It's a rough neighborhood. Make sure
Yes.
everybody gets home safe, Moose.
Yes, make sure everyone gets home safe.
Wow, please and thank you. That's so nice. But if this is a date, I'd have to decline.
Okay, how many psychological damage points do I take from
Roll a
that?
D10. From now on, whenever a tall girl rejects you, you have to roll a D10 of damage.
Oh, good. Oh, good. 10. Oh, good. 10.
Good.
Oh, good. 10. Oh, good. 10. That's fine.
And if you die in the case, you die for real. So
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's fine.
Look, I wasn't implying that this would be some kind of date. Moose is just a natural-born protector. I look at Moose's size and I look at Brass's size, and I kind of step in between the two of them. So I'm trying to, even though I'm shorter than Kiara, I'm trying to hide Brass from her sight. Moose is great at walking people home. You've never been in safer
Wow.
hands than with Moose.
Wow, that's incredible. Your hands didn't even strike me as particularly safe. They look
Moose
normal.
is looking down at his hands and sort of shuffling his feet side to side.
Well-
Very wounded.
I'll certainly take the walk home. I mean, gosh, you must be reeling from seeing that body. I'd love to take your mind off of it.
Moose is nodding yes and being like,
Aw,
take my mind off it.
No. Don't even think about that. That's literally crazy. It's literally murder is literally so crazy, or addiction. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Moose
right.
is feeling very seen.
All right, Brass. It seems like we've got Kiara off of our hands, and now the real investigation can begin.
And as soon as Spoof says hands, Brass starts looking at his hands. Sort of.
Hooves,
Still there.
buddy. Hooves. You're looking at your hooves.
Oh, sorry. Tarasic fish oil. Tarasic fish oil is just, I think it has a little bit of hallucinogenic properties. Or maybe I'm just having an off day. Yeah, let's, do you want to go inside the red-nosed dragon?
Yeah, maybe we can get an idea of what Richie was doing shortly before he got killed. See if we got any witnesses in there.
Yeah, sounds good. Lead the way.
No, it's right here. We're outside of it.
And I pick up Spoof and push open the door with Spoof's body and then set him down.
Inside, you see a rowdy fantasy tavern filled with every species possessing two legs and a desire to temporarily forget about their problems. At the bar is a man with a big red beard who is spitting into a glass, and he just keeps spitting into it. He's not even like using it to clean anything. He just seems to like spitting into it for some reason, and then he drinks the spit and then he starts doing it all over again.
I'm going to use alter
That is
self
visceral.
before we go into this bar. I kind of did like a little survey of the crowd, and I'm going to change my appearance to look more like a kind of like, blue collar, rough and tumble bar, tavern goer.
Great. Yeah, you do that.
I've got like a face tattoo. I've got like, a lip piercing. I've got long, like scraggly dark hair. And I'm about a half a head taller than I would normally be.
Okay, so you look at Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
I look just like Jason Momoa. And let's see if I sound like him too.
Uh-huh.
And I think Brass, when he enters the bar, sort of hugs the wall a little bit and puts one of his hooves up on the wall and lights a cigarette, sort of hunched over. The classic James Dean photo.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Roll performance to see if you look cool.
Oh, yeah. That is going to be a 2.
He points and goes, nerd! He's trying to look like James Dean.
wrong in a cigarette.
Oi, barkeep. Why don't you fix me up one of these spit glasses like a gentleman here is having?
A please would be nice, he says, turning to you.
Oh, yeah, please would be nice. Wish I had gotten that from my mum when I was a boy, I had. Please would be nice.
Rude. Yeah, okay. And he hands you the cup full of spit that he has been spitting into. He goes, that one's on the house. First one's free.
Great. A little bit of the local flair, which I wouldn't need to say, because I am, of course, a local.
A local, yeah.
Yeah. I
And I think Brass is amused by this and is sort of obviously bruised ego, walking over to the bar to find solace in his friend, and he's finding this pretty humorous, and he clasps his hand on the back of Spoov and goes, "What's your name, friend?"
My name is McManus.
Oh, sorry, asking Spoov.
Oh, you weren't making eye contact with me when you said it.
Yeah, sorry, just having an off day.
No, me too. My friend died.
Who's your friend?
You mean that stiff out there?
Yeah. I wouldn't call him a stiff, though. He's my friend.
Well, he's dead.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. Just uncouth. Don't say please refer to dead people as stiffs when you know that they were friends of mine. That's cool.
Maybe I had the wrong vibe of what this bar would be like. So you knew Richie the Shank, you did?
Yeah, he was here all the time.
Yeah, kind of like me. Well, I will be here all the time. I'm brand new in town. The name's Pete. Pete Townsend.
I don't know if you want to use that name. There's a history.
I'm a traveling fireworks salesman, and I just stopped in for a bit of the spit. He hasn't drank out of the spit glass yet, but he's white knuckling it, and his hand is just like gripping it. It's still safely on the bar. What do you know about what happened to that bloke out there?
Well, last I saw Richie, he was stumbling out of the bar, and then some figure in a cloak who's like a head taller than him punched him in the face, and then they winced and they grabbed their knuckles in pain, seemingly, as Richie went down. And then they reached down, they did something in their cloak, and then gave a drinking horn to Richie, and then they ran.
Would it be this drinking horn? I kept the drinking horn and the tooth.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that could totally be it. I guess he's probably on the way to go see his girl he always talks about, but he's been having some girl troubles as of late, but I guess he's got no troubles now. Oh no, Richie.
Well, that's a positive, isn't it?
But sure.
Death is kind of an end to all your troubles.
And Brass feels bad for this guy, so he grabs a glass and spits into it and then goes, "Here, drink on me."
Oh, thank you. And he drinks and he goes, "Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah.
You just spat in this."
Tazric fat oil.
Yeah, I could smell the Tarrasque fat oil in it, too.
Tarrasque.
Oh. Well, now I can't smoke for like an hour.
Is that right?
Yeah, Tarrasque fat oil is really, really flammable.
Oh, shit. Good thing I put the sick...
No, go ahead.
What were you signaling?
No. I was just, I'm figuring out the mystery.
Sorry. I thought
That's Aaron Girl Detective's joyous realization that you found a clue.
I thought you were calling for like a cut to.
No. This is when I find a clue. I hit my nose like this.
Why don't you guys know that by now?
Yeah, I've been a girl detective this whole time. Wake up.
Anytime we're out to eat with Erin and she sees what she wants on the menu, ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
After hearing how flammable the oil is, I think Brass is like, oh, thank God I cleaned my nose ring off before I tried to smoke that cigarette and look cool in here. That could have been a disaster.
That was you? Sorry about what I called you, friend. It just, it seemed like you were trying to look like, cool.
Yeah, so you yelled nerd.
Yeah, it was me.
Interesting.
We're the only two people in this bar right now.
let me grab you a drink. And he hands him a cup of spit.
Friend, did you happen to say what Richie's girl's name was, or maybe where we could find her?
Oh, he never told us. He just said that he had a lover, and he was really, really shy about saying who. He was saying that, like, he couldn't tell us. But he seemed to be pretty upset lately, like things weren't going well.
Do you know anything about her?
Apparently she was really pretty, and he referred to her as being out of his league, which is unusual considering how handsome he is.
Interesting.
He's like a golden like 8.
Huh?
He's a golden lake 8.
Oh, yeah. I already said I'm from out of town. I don't know the rating scale here. Is it out of 100? I don't know.
It's out of 10. He'd be like a 7 in Waterdeep, but like here, he's an 8.
Oh, all right. All right, well, I don't know this guy, but
Same.
He points to Brass. Yeah, we don't know each other, but we're
going to leave at the same time.
And that's
cool. All right.
Good thing you're not cops, because I hate talking to cops.
Yeah, me too. Amen. Fireworks seller like me hates talking to cops. Anyway,
I do love talking to community service detectives, though. It's a shame you aren't them.
Shit.
And
Yeah.
Brass reaches into the back of his leather pants and pulls out a card that says Community Service Detective.
Oh, where do you get those cards made?
Just the Trinkos. It's like a trinket shop that laminates stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I should do that, too. Oh, wait, you actually are one.
Yeah, I am one. So.
Oh, that's cool. How neat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Why didn't you say so? I would have been happy to give you information. I'm an absolute snitch.
Oh, well. Fireworks salesmen like myself hate snitches, so I'll be going without finishing my spit.
That's fine. You didn't pay for it.
Cool, I guess. Okay, so we leave.
So we are jumping to Moose walking home Kiara. And you approach the storehouse suite it is, and you can see over the storehouse suite it is, there looks to be sort of you can see like a little balcony with some flowers. It looks like there's an apartment just above the store.
What's your favorite kind of soup? Hope that's not too forward.
No. I like a bisque. I know that's crazy. Moose is blushing.
That is crazy. That is crazy. It's already all pre-chewed,
Moose is smiling up at Kira, but is going to look in the window of the store.
Okay.
Is it organized by like price?
Yeah, it is.
Can I look at what is in like the $3 section through the window, or do I have to go in?
No, you can look through. You see there's a big empty case. There should be something there, and there is not.
And Kiara is still going to ask you about soup. Okay, big question. What's your least favorite kind of soup?
I know this sounds counterintuitive, but like a sort of a seafood bisque.
Wow, wouldn't have expected it.
Moose is sort of torn right now because he really loves the attention he's getting from her, but he knows it's kind of disingenuous. So he's like trying to figure out if he wants to ride the high of that or to let in the rejection of it. I know this sounds crazy, but could you show me, I don't know, how you make some of the candy? I've never really gotten to see how the sausage gets made in a candy store before.
Well, we don't make sausage, but I guess I could show you how some of it's made. Sure. Because Kiara's like, is it more suspicious to not show him or to show him? So she decides she will show him, and she lets him into the store.
Cool. As you enter the store, you see that it is kept impeccably clean. You see that there is a door in the back leading to, leading back somewhere. And then there's no door. You see a doorway with stairs leading upward, presumably into that apartment that you saw.
Cool. I'm gonna smell. I'm gonna try to see if anything smells like the cup.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
I think while you're doing this, like Kiara's really trying to distract you.
It'll
All
work.
right, then do it. Go ahead and give me. Well, how are you going to distract her?
Okay. I want to just ask a bunch of inane questions.
Great. Okay, so go ahead and roll a perception with disadvantage, Moose.
Oh, I got an unnatural 20 the first time.
Oh!
So this is going to hurt. Oh my God. And then I botched the second time. It's working on Moose.
Does it offend you to be in a candy store since your office is a soup and salad store?
Yeah, I guess it does offend me. I feel offended.
Okay.
Moose is so overstimulated he starts spinning around in a circle again.
I also forgot to mention this earlier, but Kiara is wearing gloves. Not like clear plastic like I'm using food gloves, but like gloves, like dark gloves.
Got it. Moose slaps himself on either side of his face.
Oh no!
Trying to get it.
Did you do something bad and so you slapped yourself?
Moose is fighting for his life. Kiara.
Yes.
Your gloves. Do you it's pretty hot in here. Do you wear those because you deal with a lot of like hot toffee?
Yeah, hot toffees, and also, I kind of have cold hands. And so that doesn't work when you put hot toffee to cold hands. They just stick to my hands. And then if a customer comes in and says, I'd like 82 hot toffees for my son's birthday, I'm handling all these hot toffees and they're all sticking to my hand. And then a guy might be like, my son doesn't want all these hot toffees that have been stuck to your fingers and have all your finger juices on them. And then I lose a sale.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. That makes sense. Moose is like darting. His eyes were darting around, trying to come up with a plan. I don't know if I ever told you this on our walk,
No.
but when I was a little moose and it was my little dream, I always wanted to make candy. So what if you showed me how to make this? And he points to the empty spot where the $3 candy was. What if you show me how to make that, and then I can help you replace it?
Oh, well, those were our chocolate grasshoppers, and I can't show you how to make those because
My favorite.
you've had them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Then do the grasshopper hop that you inevitably do once you eat one.
Oh no. He says, "Oh no," out loud.
You can roll performance to try to fake a grasshopper hop.
Ooh.
We all know the grasshopper hop. Anyone who's a freak for chocolate grasshoppers would know.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so you do a pretty, despite the fact that chocolate grasshoppers aren't a thing, nor is a grasshopper hop, you do a pretty convincing one.
Holy crapola. Okay. Well, yeah, we I'm sorry, Moose. I don't want to dash your childhood dreams, but we don't have it. I ate all of it this morning. I had a cheat morning, remember? And we don't have any more grasshoppers or the chocolate that went on top of them. So I
You
can
don't
teach
have
you how to
any
make.
of the ingredients?
No, I'm sorry, Moose. I can teach you how to make something else, though.
Moose nods yes, because he's hoping to just get to where the ingredients are.
Okay.
I'll show you how to make a lollipop. A lot of people don't know how to make lollipops. They just think they happen, but they don't happen. You have to make them.
Moose shakes his head and looks down and goes, "I'm going to fall in love with her. I'm going to fall in love with her." Come on, Moose.
So are
Moose.
you escorting Moose behind the counter?
Is there a counter? Yeah, behind the counter, not like to the back of the store or anything.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're behind the counter and you have presumably like Kiara would see you do it, but if you wanted to, you could now Moose walk to either the stairway or the door heading into the back.
Huh. What is the smartest thing to do here? I'm going to follow her into the back room.
Okay. Well, she's not going into the back room. She's,
We're
she's
behind
just
the
hanging out
counter.
behind the counter.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some mixing machines and stuff out here in like plain sight, so you can like see that the candy is like fresh made and all that stuff. So it's all out here. Everything you need to make candy is presumably right here.
I have to pee. I have to pee. Can
Oh,
Moose, and Moose starts walking up the stairs.
there's no bathroom.
I'll find a sink or a cup and he starts running up the stairs.
Okay.
And Kiara runs after him.
All right.
Ugh.
Why don't you both give me opposed dexterity rolls, athletics rolls, to see who gets up first?
Well, I got a 4.
I got a 10.
Okay, so Kiara manages to get up first.
She just
And
takes
so
like
you're-
two steps where you have to take like 18.
Yeah. So you get to sort of, what are you going to do now that you're ahead of Moose?
I'm going to say, there's no sinks to pee in up here. In fact, there's no sinks at all in this place. Please don't shut us down. The health department's going to be so upset that we don't have any sinks and there's no bathroom. And she starts to cry.
Moose immediately crumbles and is patting her on her back. Goes, there. I'm not the health department. I'm just Moose.
Yeah, but it's all connected. The police, the detectives, the health department, doctors.
No. I'm just Moose.
Please don't shut this store down just because we don't have a sink or anywhere to pee. Please don't shut us down just because we don't have any sinks to piss in. The health department's always trying to shut us down, I think. And my dad will be so pissed. Please.
Hey. How about Moose makes you something nice, huh? You sit, and he like pulls up one of the little cafe chairs.
Mm-hmm.
You sit, Moose will make you brand new kind of candy that you'll love.
Wow.
Huh?
Kiara is touched by this because as a candy maker, no one really makes you candy.
Never even thought about that.
Yeah, no one
Never
really
even thought
does.
about it.
Except you, Moose.
Moose grabs a little apron off the wall and wraps it around and goes, "All right, okay."
It's turning
and
into a
now he's
rom-com.
gonna-
I like this.
Yeah, this is their end game for
Yeah.
sure. Moose is now looking at the ingredients and trying to see if there's anything missing or what's available.
Great. Go ahead and roll me investigation or perception.
A natural 20.
Holy shit. Okay. So not only do you find a bunch of ingredients that don't seem to go to anything that you've seen, you find a cookbook. And within this cookbook, Before Kiara can stop you, you flip it open and you see not only blood licorice, you see not only dark chocolate, you see not only lollipops, but you see something called spark candy.
Okay, I'm going to read the recipe for that.
So the recipe is just a bunch of shit that doesn't matter. The description of what's I don't want to have to make up fantasy ingredients right now.
Yeah, and that's fine. You'll have to later.
But the description of what it does is, it just says, spark candy, bite into it, a firework festival in your mouth.
Okay. Can Moose inconspicuously rip this page out of the cookbook?
Roll stealth.
Just had a good roll. Feeling a little nervous. Ooh, 17.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and roll opposed perception, Kiara.
Dirty 20.
Ooh. So I feel like what happens is you're beginning to rip it down and then suddenly a very beautiful hand rests on yours to stop you.
Yeah. I put my hand and go, no ripping.
Moose looks down at his wedding ring and then back at her. Oh yeah, Moose is married. I should have mentioned.
What a reveal.
I can give you any of the recipes that you want. Just no ripping, okay?
Yeah. Is there a way that I can communicate with Spoov and Brass?
Yes. So you three, as part of being community service detectives, all have little devices, basically speaking stones that you can carry in your pocket at any time. And all you have to do is touch a speaking stone with any finger, and then you can transmit a thought to either or both of your friends, and they can hear you.
Moose grabs the rock.
Takes to the hole.
Yeah, still trying to look at Kiara, trying to be inconspicuous, and just sends help to them. The word help.
Great.
Kiara then gets behind the counter because she's like, I feel like you need a little help behind here.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Could we make these? And he points to the page he was just trying to rip out.
Spark candy?
I feel like candy is sort of a word that you read all day. I feel like that should be maybe the most recognizable to you.
This must be a really, really old recipe. All the spark candy, I think, was tossed out. There was a big a disease infection or something in a batch. I don't know. I don't think we make this, and I don't think we make this anymore.
Disease infection. I got a question about spark candy. When are you allowed to smoke while you use it? Could those two things maybe interfere?
Oh my gosh. I literally don't even know because I think everyone stopped making it a really long time ago. So I literally don't even know. It's like asking me about a war I wasn't in. I just don't even know. I can't talk about what it was like to land in the chopper at the hooch and
choppers, of course, being dragons with very large teeth that would fly you into battlefields. And
literally landing in a dragon. I don't really know what that life is like. So I feel it's rude to speak as if I do. Right. What if we get dinner?
Bisque, yeah. He keeps sending help on the rock. This past weekend, I was watching a bunch of Betty White bloopers with my friends, and when she was 90-something on Hot. Yeah, I really am. But there's a blooper from her from Hot in Cleveland where she's just on the set and her mind goes so blank because she's 90 and she just goes, help. And I can't stop thinking about it.
Blooper.
That's literally a cry for help.
That's medical.
Yeah.
We cut away to Brass and Spoov, who are huddled in an alleyway kind of near the candy shop.
Oh, awesome.
And you can see this, their stones are both going off. It says help, help, help. And they're just passing the horn back and forth, taking big whiffs.
Oh, man. Oh, let me ask you something, Spoov. Do you think lollipops just happen, or do you think they're made? They just happen, right?
Yeah, they just happen. Lollipops
exactly.
happen.
That's what I'm saying. Lollipops just happen.
Don't bogart the horn, man. You gotta pass the oil.
Come on.
You've already had enough sniffs.
Oh, so help me. Wait. So help me. Help. What is that? Help.
Help.
Uh-oh. Help.
Help. Just Betty White help.
Moose needs our help.
I'm going to say you also, because of the alley that you're in, you are next to a trash can, a dumpster that is full to the brim, so much so that the lid is popped open a little bit and you can see full boxes of something called Spark Candy.
Spark candy?
Sparakanda. Sparakanda.
Oh,
The
man.
hell?
This is a crouton situation all over again.
What is this? Does the Spark Candy box have any description of like what it would do on it?
Yeah, it says a fireworks party in your mouth.
A fireworks party in your mouth? That kind of sounds like the party that Richie the Shank's last party. That kind of sounds like... Well, it sounds like it could have
Take it again. It was almost really smooth.
Richie the Shank. It sounds like it could have killed Richie the Shank.
Absolutely.
What if our assailant put a Spark Candy in Richie the Shank's mouth? That's what our friend at the bar saw. And with the Tarisk oil, blew his mouth up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, if we could only find this
motive.
woman who
Help.
Richie the Shank was seeing. Hold on.
Oh, right.
Hold on.
Help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, help.
I guess we're outside. Should we just pop in or?
You totally can if you want.
Wait, I got to play. I have a play. Okay. Back me up here, Brass.
All right, you lead the way.
I'm going to do another disguise self on myself, and I'm going to disguise myself this time as Richie the Shank.
Oh, I like that a lot.
So
That
scary.
rules.
Do you want me to stay outside or do you want me to come in with you?
Oh, I want you to go in and say, water, somebody get this guy some water, okay?
Water. Someone get this guy some water. He needs water out here. Water.
Huh?
This guy needs water. I saw this guy out front. He needs water.
Well, as I said, we don't have any working sinks here, so.
Oh, I don't need to piss. I need water. Ooh, you got to have water somewhere, right?
Okay, Spoof bursts in, disguised as Richie the Shank, and I'm pointing to my mouth and go,
Go ahead and roll deception with advantage.
Do I roll anything?
Yeah, roll perception. I'm going to say with disadvantage because this would be very shocking.
Yeah.
Moose screams on the top of his lungs. Moose is so scared.
All right, with advantage, it's a 25.
Okay, I got a 10.
Okay, so you definitely think this is Richie the Shank. He's not dead.
And she lets out a Richie? Like, what? How could isn't this the lump from before? How is the lump walking?
Moose is beside himself screaming.
Oh, he's gonna choke on his own tongue. Quick, does someone have any gloves to put in his mouth?
I have some gloves, but I'm wearing.
Here, give him.
No, I can't. My hands are too weak without them. It's like stabilizing for my fingers.
Baby, please.
What? Can I put a different candy in his mouth, Anthony?
Go ahead, and I feel like he might try to stop you from doing that, so go ahead and give me opposed dexterity rolls, please.
Okay. Just dex? Because I have pretty good dex. Okay.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Okay.
19.
16.
Ooh. Okay, so what candy do you put in his mouth?
Can I put the lollipop?
Sure.
Here. This will melt into water in your mouth. In a way.
So the lollipop goes in your mouth, and immediately everyone around you hears a voice saying, "I'm proud of you."
Oh, it's a lollipop.
Yeah.
I see.
It acts as a father figure. I kind of suck on these when I feel sad working here.
Spoof, I'm so proud of the life you've taken.
What does that mean?
Wait.
Who's Spoof?
Spoof?
Somebody walking by the store outside pops their head in and goes,
Yeah, sorry,
"Excuse me, do you
called my
mean
name?
me?"
In the chaos of this, can Moose try to take off Kiara's glove?
Absolutely. Give me sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay. You got this. Okay, with advantage?
Yeah.
19.
Woo! Go ahead and give me an opposed sleight of hand roll.
Okay.
26.
Oh my god!
You shut up about that! You
once
shut
again-
up about that!
Once again, you find yourself holding hands.
Yeah. Or can I have a second glove?
Yeah, sure.
The Moose takes off my glove and it's like, gotcha, bitch. Wait a second.
Moose is just looking up at her, and then back at his wedding ring, and then up at her.
Spoof? That's the name of one of those small detectives.
Not small. regular size. Medium, you would say, in comparison.
If you're really the town famous addict, Richie the Shank, what, oh God, I'm like trying to think of a question only Richie would know. What's your crown made of?
I saw this crown, right? What was
You
it?
did.
What was it
like
made of?
Scraps of metal, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh. What kind of metal?
Of course. Can I roll a deception here to see if I can come up with like what I think the kind of metal might be?
Absolutely.
This is a 20, an adjusted 20.
I'm going to say that just counts. You managed to bluff your way through this. So what do you say?
The metal of spoons that people who don't pay, I take a spoon out of their mouth while they're eating the soup.
So I think Kiara is fully convinced by that guy that came in and said, "Do you mean me, spoof?" Like that's what the spoof was about with the lollipop or something. And she thinks this is Richie.
Okay.
I take the lollipop out of my mouth. That worked. It wet my mouth.
So Kiara, why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay. I got a 10.
You got a 10. Okay.
Mhm.
So you fail your saving throw. So you can't help but in whatever you say next, you're going to reference the relationship you have with Richie.
Okay. Baby, I can't believe what happened to you.
What happened to me? What you did to me?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. It was somebody else, I'm sure. And I saw your body this morning and I was literally so sad.
You said I was an addict.
Well, addiction. Anyone could be an addict or we could be a carrier. We don't know. We don't know. Have you been tested? We don't
The
know.
only thing I'm addicted to is loving you. And the only thing that you're addicted to is killing me with a firework candy.
Go ahead and give me a disadvantaged charisma saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. First roll was a 14. Second roll is a 9.
So you cannot help as your face turns into terrified recognition that he knows what you did.
Listen, you know why I had to, okay? You know why. I don't even need to tell you.
This is metagame out to Adel and Aaron, but do we know why she did this? We don't have the
motive.
Did he forget to say please or thank you?
I'll tell you right now, you have no idea. You have not found any of my evidence about what the motive is.
Okay, yeah, metagame. I was trying to be like, don't they only need the motive, I guess?
Yeah, they need maybe? Motive is the only thing they have left.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that he was trying to summon a fire demon, and it wasn't. I mean, that was probably planted there to make it look like he burned himself up.
Could be
right.
Red herring.
Yeah, we know she punched him in the nose and hurt her hand, but we don't know why he punched him in the nose.
Spoof will take a shot. Oh, wait. Is it because I was cheating on you?
You wouldn't dare cheat on me. You could never land someone like me.
That's true.
Why would you cheat on me? If anything, I should have been cheating on you.
Were you?
No. I was literally being so nice. I never cheated on you. I was literally being so nice to you. And I would come down to that ratty neighborhood all the time, even though, well, you know.
Can Brass and Moose be, is there anything in this space? Or
No,
upstairs?
But upstairs, yes. I will tell you that the Kiara is so distracted by this that I'm going to say she wouldn't even notice if you went upstairs.
Aaron,
Okay.
I think I solved it, though.
You did?
She said even though I'd come, I think he didn't have a bed frame. I think he had just a mattress on the floor.
I've killed so many boyfriends in my early 20s for that.
Oh, yeah.
One pillow? I'm going to kill you.
And there's all the sand in the mattress. Somehow.
Ugh.
God, no.
Just particles of something.
Ew, so
Oh,
many
stop
particles.
But you do it anyway, because what else are you going to do? You're in your 20s.
Enough.
So Moose and Brass sneak upstairs?
Yeah, they hold hands.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you see an apartment and you see pictures of Kiara next to a very, very wealthy looking man with white hair in a tuxedo, her next to him, his arm around her everywhere. If you want to do a really quick investigation check, I can tell you everything that's in here depending on how well you do.
Meanwhile, Kiara's downstairs listing every nice thing she did for Richie that's actually just like being in a relationship. It's not like being nice.
I rolled a natural 1 for investigation.
Okay, so you don't even know where you are.
I rolled a 16.
Great. Okay,
Moose
so
just
16.
said, did Kiara just say she washed her own dishes as an example?
I called you by your name. I went on dates with you.
So you see a big pile, you see a writing desk. On the writing desk, there's a big pile of sheets of paper. Scanning over them really quickly, you can see that they seem to be love letters, and they're all signed by someone who wrote Your Highness. You can see on top of those a letter that if you look more closely, I'll tell you what it says, but it looks like it's written in a different handwriting. You can see in the trash, there is a receipt from a bookstore called Tabitha's Tomes for an elemental summoning book. You can see a ripped up note that if you want to look at it, I can give you the ripped up pieces of the note out of order and you can put them together. You can see an oil lantern by her bed, and you can smell immediately, even you, fucking Minotaur guy.
Oh, Brass.
Brass. Even you, Brass, can smell immediately with your one. You can smell the Tarask oil. There's 2 jugs of Tarask oil on the other end of the room away from the lantern. So what would you like to look at?
I think the ripped up note.
Okay. So the ripped up note is ripped up into a bunch of different pieces that I'm going to put in the chat right now. You can reassemble it as you wish. So the pieces of the note are, in no particular order, you love me, I love you. That's 1 shard. Been knocking Greaves with a mere peasant. That's another shard. Wife, that's another shard. I've waited long enough, that's another shard. Or I shall tell all your friends in the upper crust that that's another shard. And the final one is either become my.
And Brass is sniffing the jars of the Triassic oil.
It's the same thing you smelled in the drinking horn, but even stronger.
Oh, yeah. And suddenly he kind of comes to and realizes where he is, and he says out loud, either become my wife, or I shall tell all your friends in the upper crust that you've been knocking Greaves with a mere peasant. I've waited long enough. You love me, I love you. And then he kind of snaps out of it. He's like, what did I say?
You can feel in your detective soul that is accurate.
Aw.
So there's a letter on top of the desk that you could read that might help.
I'm gonna read it.
Okay. It seems to be the handwriting is immaculate. It is beautiful. It looks like somebody who's trained in a college just for calligraphy and handwriting. And it is basically, the long and short of it says that, daughter, you will inherit the How Sweet It Is franchise, but you have to stop wasting your time with that disgusting gutter rat and marry someone respectable. Love, Father.
Whoa. Brass.
Yeah. What?
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What? Touch your nose. If you got it, touch your nose. Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, from downstairs, you bing, 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 bing.
Moose got it. Moose has got it. Moose runs over to the banister of the apartment and slides down.
Roll dexterity. Roll acrobatics.
Oh, man. Okay. And predictably, I got a 4.
You eat shit.
Ooh.
Gratefully.
Yep.
And I said happy birthday to you on your birthday. And I let you give me a birthday card on my birthday. I did all these nice things for you.
Yeah. Well, you did one mean thing.
What?
You tried to kill me.
You know what you did. And let's not forget how you were besmirching, she opens the door, besmirching addicts earlier. You were besmirching addicts. This guy over here. Cancel this guy over here.
Ow. Moosey solved it.
Moose!
You went upstairs?
I mean, a guy I don't know.
I told you not to piss up there.
You murdered him. You killed him. Yeah, you killed him. Ow. You killed
Wait.
Richie the Shank.
Yeah, she killed me. I mean,
alive.
she tried.
What? What do you mean, but you're alive?
Spoof, I figured it out. You can change back.
Who's Spoof? I'm too deep in.
the handcuffs worm their way out of your pocket, go, I hear somebody's got a plan. Somebody might have solved the mystery.
Handcuffs, I hope you're hungry because Moosey solved it.
Nom, nom, nom. Oh, you look like you're in pain.
Yeah, Moose is looking up at Brass walking slowly down the stairs and is super jealous.
Takes the same amount of time.
Kiara sees these handcuffs that are like nom 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 and tries to feed it candy.
The candy is just going straight through its cuffs. Like it just
No, oh, swish, 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 nothing but that. Damn, I'm going right in.
Nothing but net. Motive, okay? She was dating Richie the Shank, and then he threatened her if he didn't marry her. He's like holding his shins and rocking back and forth. And she wouldn't have been able to take over this glorious candy store if it hadn't worked. All right, somebody take over. Take over. I'm gonna do the next part.
So the handcuffs go, dang, dang, dang. That sounds like a motive to me.
Yeah, so she got into a fight with him, broke his nose, made him drink Jurassic oil, made him then eat a spare candy. He exploded combusted from the inside.
I did what?
And then she had planted a book that she had previously bought to make it look like he was dabbling in black magic.
Bing, 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 bing. That sounds like both opportunity and means. And the handcuffs immediately crack open and they zoom towards Kiara. And before you can even blink, they snap shut around Kiara's wrists and they fix them tight to her chest. And they go, well, now it's time for you to go to the Tower of Rehabilitation.
And Kiara's so confused because she's like, I don't understand. He's standing right here and he knows everything that Richie does. His crown is made of spoons.
Spoons? Spoons. Spoons.
You're too deep in.
I'm not Richie. I'm not Richie the Shank. I drop the illusion and I go back to being 5'7", bald spoof, no eyebrows. I'm spoof.
I'll go back.
And you're a murderer.
Well, you hate addicts.
Whoa, Spoof, is that true?
Spoof, what the heck?
Yikes, buddy.
I'm not on trial here. I just think a lot of these guys are overstating, kind of their.
Oh my God.
All right.
Lock this guy up, right?
You're lucky I'm not a cancellation code.
Lock this guy up, right? Am I right? He's a real criminal.
Yeah, what an asshole. All right, anyway, walk.
They're not equivalent. They're not equivalent crimes.
Wait, Moose goes, wait, and runs after Kiara and goes, hey, if I weren't married and you weren't a murderer, I would have loved to take you out for some bisque.
That's really nice, but I'm not entirely interested.
Take a D20 psychic damage.
D20?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. She's at her most desperate and she's still not interested.
And she's a head taller than the dead body, so she's pretty tall.
I rolled a natural 20.
All right, let's end there. I feel like that's a good end of an episode.
Oh, no. Yeah, I need to do like 3 weeks rest.
Moose falls unconscious and we have to carry you back to Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency.
Falls unconscious.
Gumshoes and dragons.
That night at Fritz's Soup and Salads, 3 successful community detectives go about their evenings. What are you doing?
Okay, so I know I shouldn't have done it, but since we're not getting paid for this, I took Richie the Shank's crown because I know that his crown was made of spoons, and I am melting down the crown back into individual spoons so that I can restock some of the spoons in the restaurant with the detective agency.
The second Moose notices that, he's going to go, wait, what are you... But Moose is using one of the cutting boards from the sandwich shop and carving into it like a dart board to hang on the back of one of the doors so that they can play while they wait for cases.
And I think Brass has like a highball glass, like a cocktail glass, and he has maybe 2 ounces of Jurassic fat oil, and is just swirling it and then just inhaling every 5 seconds or so.
Just feeling the bouquet.
Oh, yes.
So there's a knock on the door, which is glass, and you don't see anybody there, which is confusing that you hear the knock, but you do.
Another bird.
Linda! Oh no, she went home because she doesn't live here like us.
Oh.
Just a 9 to 5
nose goes.
employee.
I'm scared.
Did you say nose goes?
Yeah, nose goes.
Oh, nose goes.
Oh, I thought you said it was going to be a nose ghost. Aw, damn it. Okay, well,
Say goodbye to your nose, dude.
Spoof keeps one hand over his nose and then slowly opens the door.
Okay, there is a package on the ground in front of the door. It is a wooden chest. It looks small enough that you could, hold it with both hands.
Spoof, looks at it and then it's like, hey, brass.
Something heavy.
Could you come pick up something heavy?
Yeah.
I mean, look, if I was 35 years younger, I would definitely been right down and pick. Oh, wow, he's big.
Should we open it inside?
Yeah, let's open it inside.
Ooh,
Let's
what could it
lock
be?
the
What could it
door.
be?
I heard
What
there's
could
a
it
nose
be?
ghost out there.
And
Is there a
Brass
label on it?
picks up Spoof as well and puts it on him on his shoulder. There you go. A little free ride. All right. Do you want to check it for curses or traps or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why would I be able to do curses or...
Yes,
I
Like,
can't do
you're
anything.
not like a
I'm going to go
wizard.
back to Mountain
Yeah.
Spoons if we don't open this thing quick.
All right.
I rolled a 21 for
Oh, okay, great. You can tell that something is going to happen when the box opens, but it's not going to be something that would hurt you.
Oh, great. Something's going to happen when I open this box, and I hope it's that we smile because there's a gift in here. That is good. I open the box.
Okay, a gallon of blood pours out from the box onto the floor in a small tidal wave that emanates from the mouth of the box. Once the blood is finished pouring onto the ground, staining the wood of the restaurant, you see inside a message etched into metal in a furious hand. And it says, "Hello, detective," and in scare quotes. "I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgiven. I will see you soon." And then it says -R at the bottom.
Ew, 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 ew,
it's in my socks. It's in my socks.
I wish I was wearing socks.
Oh, God.
The one day I go barefoot.
Shoes and dragons.
Gumshoes and Dragons is created by Anthony Birch, who is also the game master. Brass Kemp is played by Al Rafai, Moose is played by Aaron Keefe, and Spoof McNivens is played by John Patrick Cohen, who's also our primary editor. Our guest this week was Rekha Shankar. Omar Romolino is our editor. Casey Toney did sound design and engineering. Arnie Parrott did our theme song, and Portia Henry Warren did additional game design. All our official art was done by Pate Kilcullen. Like I said last time, we're just trying this out. If you like it, tell your friends, whatever. Rate it highly, whatever, who cares. And now, with no further ado, The Murder. Welcome to Golden Lake, a thriving metropolis known to every adventurer in the world. A place where anything can be found and where everything is possible, if you're willing to get your hands dirty. In an apartment above a candy store, a human woman named Kiara Douglas holds two pieces of paper, soaking both of them in her teardrops. One is a letter from her father requesting an update on the candy store's finances. It includes a passage that Kiara reads over and over again. "If you do not marry a respectable man, you will never inherit my candy enterprise." Never is underlined 3 times, somewhat unnecessarily. The other is a letter from a lover, a man named Richie the Shank, a handsome, charismatic vagrant who calls himself the Crown Prince of the Slums. In an angry, trembling scrawl, he has simply written, "You love me, I love you, I've waited long enough. Either become my wife or I shall tell all your friends in the upper crust that you've been knocking greaves with a mere peasant." She puts the letters down.
I don't have a choice. I'm a candy heiress. Richie, prepare to meet death and stuff.
That afternoon, she buys a book entitled Elemental Summoning for Dummies. She fills a bottle with Tarisk oil, a highly flammable liquid typically used to power lanterns. That night, Richie stumbles out of his favorite bar, the Red-Nosed Dragon. Clad in a darkened cloak, Kiara bites into a bar of literally dark chocolate, which enrobes her in a veil of shadow. She approaches Richie. He drunkenly looks up at her, squinting to make out her face within the darkness. She punches him in the face as hard as she can.
Oof,
She winces and grabs her fist.
my pretty hand.
His bones are sharp and she skinned her knuckles on his skull. Blood spurts from Richie's nose and he drops to the ground. Kiara works fast. She grabs his favorite drinking horn, pours out the ale within, and refills it to the brim with Tarisk oil. It smells incredibly foul, but with his broken nose, Richie won't notice. Before she slinks away into the night, Kiara slips a spark candy into Richie's pocket just in case. And then she waits. She waits for him to head back to his hovel in the slums, waits for him to guzzle down the Terrace Goyle, waits for him to, as he often does, follow up his late-night binge drinking with a sweet finish. He bites into the spark candy. A sour, tiny magical explosion erupts from its chewy carapace, and Richie the Shank's insides burst into flames. He does not die quickly nor painlessly. His screams are swallowed up by the very fire that immolates him from within.
Shh, baby, shh. It's okay. It's really okay. Don't.
Once the burning stops, she rushes over.
Running is so bad for you. Running stinks.
She takes the spark candy wrapper from off the ground and pockets it. She drops Elemental Summoning for Dummies on the ground in front of his corpse and flips it open to the relevant chapter, How to Summon a Fire Elemental. She takes one last look at her former lover.
Goodbye, Richie. I wish you were actually rich.
And with that, Kiara disappears back into the shadows of a starless Golden Lake night. The next morning, sunlight hits the sign of a local restaurant, Fritz's Soup and Salad. Next to this sign, somewhat haphazardly, is a wooden plank with the words Detective Service scrawled onto it. Inside are 3 minor criminals forced into community service in order to avoid time in the Golden Lake Tower of Rehabilitation. They are, technically, detectives. In one corner of the restaurant, a single-eyed raven opens its beak. Ping! It shouts, ping! There has been a murder.